What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Gray Zone Warfare. Today, it is the day. It's the day that I've been waiting for. I am venturing over into the PvP side to do a loot run. I've seen a lot of people talking about there's better loot on the PvP side, so we're going to go give that a try. We're going to do a loot run that we've already done in another video. Not one that was published, but it was done, and I made about $7,500 in the non-PvP, the PvE side. And so now I want to try to make this run. It's a off the beaten path run, so it's not going to be something crazy. But I want to try to make this run and just see and compare how the PvP realm compares to the PvE realm. So with that said, we're going to jump into it. And like I said, we're going to go somewhere that's kind of uncontested right now, but we're going to Papa 2. We're going to loot what I call the Northern Territory, this area here. But we are going to end up at Nomad. So it's going to be interesting to see how we get out. Will we survive? I don't know. But it's going to be fun nonetheless. So let's get the helicopter in. Let's go to Papa 2. I'll see you in a minute. We're here. We're going to try to see how we do in this this terrain. So first things first, we are live, so we need to be careful. We need to go, like always, we're going to make our way back here, but we need to make our way to establish some sort of base if we die. All right, yeah, this is going to be a lot more intense than normal because obviously we're kind of dealing with things that we haven't done before. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to take Tomahawk. I believe that no matter what you do in a loot run, you should always try and establish a base. So that's what we're going to do first. And like I said, this does bring a different caveat to the loot runs. Because normally, like I said, all you're dealing with kind of essentially is... we are going to loot along the way. All right, that's our teammate. So I'm just making sure, like I said, this is a different world we're living in. So we want to try to work with our teammates the best we can, and we want to try to not shoot them. But like I said, I played PvP a handful of times, and I've always played the safe routes, always done things. So
contact. Westmore is under attack.
all right. The first spot right here. Look at our map. You can see right here across from Tomahawk. See what we got. We'll go ahead and put that in our butt. All right. Westmore is under attack. What is that, Westmore? Nothing else. Where's my other body at? Oh, I had two. All right, so let's take a look at our map real quick. Westmore. It's a ways away. We're going to go try to take Tomahawk real quick. If we can.
We've lost control of Westmore.
Okay. Let's do this. Thought I saw somebody. I do. Down. That was quick, boys.
Objective secured.
All right. We did it, guys. We got that. Dude, that dude came out of nowhere. All right. So we're here. Can we reestablish, get some more ammo? Let's do that just in case. All right. So we're here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to sell this gun because I just... And I know what we say about loot runs, but obviously this is a little different. So there we go. We're good. We're safe. Let's go. Let's leave the perimeter. just so we're clear. Let's go to our map real quick. So our map, next thing we're doing is going right here. We're going to try to stay incognito as much as we can. We don't need any extra attention, but if we do get it, we want to be prepared. Like I said, I did this loot run actually several times, and either my audio wasn't working, something just wasn't working right. So like it always ended up having to come back and do it again, which is fine because, like I said, it gave me practice on the loot run, and then it made me think, well, instead of doing the same old tired loot run, and you know, why don't we just try to do it without being in the PvE mode and doing the PvP, which the PvP server, like I said, it's an increased intensity for sure, which is, you know, that's why people play the game most of the time, is for the intensity and the increased kind of excitement. And I'm not gonna lie, like I said, I've been missing a little PvP. I played the new Battlefield, was kind of intrigued by it, but at the end of the day, this is a totally different game. So like I said, I like the option of having both. And the two things that got me on Gray Zone Warfare, and this is just being honest and transparent, the two things that have got me is, honest to God, the fact that you go out in a raid and you don't have a time limit. That's one of the key things of this game that I love. Really appreciate that. And then also the fact that you do have a choice. You don't have to do all right. Disappear into the brush. We'll reestablish where we need to go. So next thing we're going to do is go over here. I'll be intrigued if we run into anybody in this northern territory. It'll be very interesting. Although every time you shoot, you know, obviously that takes a, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity. So like I said, I'm going to stick with you on this one because we're not that far away. But like I said, I'm not going to make you watch me run the whole time. But I do want to show you, like I said, this PvP, obviously the excitement and the energy is a lot different. So which guys, do you play PvP or PvE? Like I show loot runs, and obviously most people that do loot runs, there is some really good ones out there that obviously some of the bigger names that do the PvP loot runs and stuff, and those dudes that's because they're very talented and skilled. Me, said casual, but I do enjoy doing it. I do enjoy the content creation. I do enjoy every bit of that. So I keep doing it because I love it, and I hope you guys do too. Let's see if we can find this thing. There it is. See it? There you go. Buried cash. Ooh, a watch. Put that in our butt. A ring. Put that in our butt. I don't know which one's worth more. Or don't take that out of our butt. All right. So we're good now. So that said, you can look where we're at on the map right here. This little, about time for some daylight, but you can see this little broke down thing in the middle of nowhere. But next we're going to run up to the farm. So I'm going to run up to the farm and I'll be right back. We'll see you in a second. All right, chat. I'm back. So here we go. We're going to reload and make sure we're ready to go into the farm. What are you doing? Come on, man. Okay. So we're here at the farm. Like I said, this is like a very easy loot run. There's not a lot. So there's not going to be a lot of big name loot, although we've pulled some good items already. I don't see him. We're thirsty. Let's take a second. Let's just kind of regroup. This is going to be a lot less running and gunning, which I know there's not a lot of running and gunning in Gray Zone. I understand that, but I have to go help Nomad out. That's actually where we're going to end up. So online services lost. Trying to reconnect. Damn it. All right, got him. Said everything. Taking our time. No point. Uh-oh. Getting shot. See anybody? Where did he shoot? I'm getting shot. Shot from somewhere. Okay. There he is. Did I get him? Nope. All right. Moving forward. All right, duffel bag here. All right. Ooh, damn. Intense, boys. Anything good? No. Remember, this is a tier 1 area, so anticipation of great loot is not expected. But there is loot to be had, so we might as well just, look around because we are the loot channel. That's what we do. So nothing in here, nothing of note. Let's reload. Let's regain our bearings a little bit. Lot of action, a lot of activity. And like I said, we have to be a lot more careful with what we are doing due to the fact that this is PvE. I mean PvP, sorry. We don't want to get caught with our pants down. So another duffel bag here. Somebody's looking for us. Go ahead and take another drink. That way we don't have to carry it. Where is he? I was assuming he was in here. Community chest. Snake wine. Gunny gonna be happy with us. Bringing him some snake wine. Still don't see enemy here. All right. Get down right here. This is what we came for. All right. So you can look, we're doing pretty good. We don't want to, like I said, we don't want to get caught with our pants down. So nothing. It's a tier 1 area. The expectation of great loot is not what we have in mind. What we have in mind is looting areas and trying to establish, some decent money. Relatively easy. Now PvP, nothing's easy because, like I said, they can come hit me any moment and I'll be just SOL. But we're gonna assume right now we're safe. So I don't see anybody else. Check the buildings. Always turn your flashlight on. Check buildings. Makes you see through the windows much clearer. If you didn't know, most people that watch this channel probably do know these things, but you never know. You might get a new guy, and he might want to, like, oh, this tech, sweet. That's another thing. If you're doing PvP, always tag your stuff, dude. It's so cheap and so easy. You take blackjack. So we got a message that says, can we take blackjack? So we're going to try. We're going to go and try to, let's spawn. Gonna try to talk to him. So I think we've got everything anyway. Nomad. All right. Let's go loot our bodies and then we're heading that way. Right? We got a buddy who needs help, so we will provide assistance. So this will interrupt the loot run, but you know, not too much. Again, this is why we play the game, right? All right, so we're gonna go make sure we're loaded. Tell him we're heading that way.
We've established control over Blackjack.
There you.
Shepherd is secured and fully under our control.
All right. Let's leave the scene real quick. All right, we're good. We're good. We're clear. We're clear. See where we're at on the map. Blackjack. So we think they probably coming into Papa 1 because we just heard Papa 2 or Papa 1 because we just heard. Let's see if we can head them off. All right, chat. So we have taken Blackjack. So now we think our area is safe. Don't know. We're going to continue the run, but we're going to make our way to Nomad to help these guys out. They said they need help. So we got to get over there to help them. All right.
Heads up, Shepard is taking fire.
All right. So come over here. The only thing there really is to get here is this equipment box. But you can take it if you want it. Come in here. You got a med bag. Always good, you know, especially when you're doing PvP. And then you can just look at the ammo box just in case. Nothing that we need right now. So I hear something. So what we're going to do, we're going to head to our next spot. So Nomad is taking fire, so we've got to hurry up. As you can tell right now, we're sitting at $4,600. We have some stuff in our butt. But what we want to do for sure is get over there and get a little action to help out our brethren. But we got to finish the run. We got one more little spot to hit. Better yet, because we're doing something different, let's just go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and go help them at Nomad because the opportunity is much greater to get rewards. All right. So we got to be careful.
All units, Shepard has been lost.
Friendly, 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 friendly. Let's see here. I'll lay down. All right. Let's get this too far away.
Eyes up, blue forces nearby. Confirm targets before firing.
All right. There we go. All right, we gotta get ready. All right, we're making money though. Which is all we're here to do. So we got this boy.
Enemy presence confirmed at Blackjack. We've lost control of Blackjack.
All right. All right. Right now we're looking good. We're at 6,500. We are still in this. So we know they're coming from Blackjack. Got one down.
You said you got one?
Yeah, north side, northeast. Got rustling of limbs over here too. Oh, I shot the hell out of him. Wow, Chad. Like that dude, he got me in the head, I guess. Yeah, I mean, obviously, but wow.
Yo, careful, he's still here.
Yeah, my gun's tagged.
There he is.
Enemy presence confirmed at Tomahawk.
All right, chat. We're gonna see if we can find the butt pirate. He's hiding somewhere. He's gonna kill my teammates. Anyone got eyes on him?
Nah. Should be like 110-ish.
Get across this river, chat. And I'm sorry this video's so long, y'all. We're just, like I said, we're engaged now. We didn't even finish the loot run. I will post the loot run, the full entirety of it. But you know, when you're having fun, you're having fun. You can't just stop. So, like I said, this is fun. We're enjoying doing some stuff with the teammates. Like I said, I'm by no means the best. I did kill one guy. I'd like to get up there and get his loot.
He's east. Pushing up the hill. Like straight east right now. On up the hill.
All right. He's 345. 345 going up the hill.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds.
that
All right.
marker pretty much his location?
He's probably right in, yeah, right in this area here.
Copy.
Trying to flank around. See if this is back, chat. Hell yeah. All right. I don't see him. We can't go out in the open, so we're going to have to...
Got the sniper. There's another one out there though.
Are they still on the hill or are they in the field?
One's up on the hill. DDM4 type. Linden Hotel 1.
All right, chat. We're going. So this is intense. We're trying.
One left, bro. One got on the chopper and left. What do you have? NPGs on? No.
So how many we got left?
Possibly one.
Man.
Hey, that's probably it, bro. That guy that left, that's probably it.
Objective secured. Blackjack is under our control. Eyes on Blackjack. Hostile activity detected.
Anybody got eyes?
You got a tracker on that thing or not?
Nah.
What, baby? Yeah.
Grenade! Fuck! My bad, bro, my bad.
Sorry.
You killed him, right?
I don't know. He ran off. His body ain't there.
Yo, join it. If you wanna join. Yeah, 1 sec.
Y'all got my shit tagged? They're on my marker.
Oh! Damn, he found me, bro.
They're on my marker.
He's right on the rock.
They're on my marker still. Yeah, be careful. He's right in front of you, Hayden. 50 meters in front of you.
Enemy presence confirmed at Blackjack.
I never seen him hit me in one bullet today yet.
What the fuck? Yeah, I think I'm GG's for now, bro.
Yeah, I never saw him. He hit me in the head, one bullet.
Anybody know where he was? I'm up here. I can't see him.
Blackjack is no longer under our control.
Y'all getting off, you said?
Yeah, I'm getting up for now, bro. GG's, boys.
Yeah.
Catch you guys later.
See you. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, chat. Can't really see where this guy is, if he's anywhere.
We about to do, Hayden.
Nah, I don't know yet. I'm just re-kitting up.
Chat, we're gonna try to get out here and get some loot from these guys if we can. He's already looted. Is he gone? Okay.
Are we going back up there to them?
Yeah, I think Sosa's still up there.
I'm up here. I don't see anybody. I literally went out there and looted the bodies and stuff. There's nobody here.
Yeah, they went back down to Blackjack.
Well, that's where we're going then.
Yeah, there's a guy on my tracker on him, on my marker.
Fog set in or something.
Yeah, he's running towards the road right now. He's right on my marker. Gonna land in Papa 1, Papa 2.
Dang, chat. Didn't see him. All right, chat. Let's go ahead and end deployment. That way we can have a conversation about what we did. So with that said, we have finished this. It's a long video. I appreciate everyone for sticking with me that did. Like I said, I'll cut out and edit some of the stuff. But reality is this. I'm going to do a whole loot run video on the PvE server. I just wanted to see the differences. And you could tell, like, I used some good weapons, lost some good weapons. But at the end of the day, like I gained $14,000. I can rebuild a DDM4, a nice, good gun, and continue to build off that. So I definitely see some advantages of the PvP server versus the PvE. Like I said, $14,000 for, something that's so remote. But there just happened to be players there. And like I said, we died twice. We helped a little bit. Like I said, I'm probably more cautious than most people. They run a gun, but like I said, I just got busted in the head for not even paying attention, or at least I didn't see them. But they could have been in the bush. Like I said, bush babies are definitely one of the nemesis of this game for me. So with that said, though, that's going to do it for this one. Like I said, if you have, thank you for liking and subscribing. If you haven't, why not go ahead and do that right now? We appreciate everybody. I got some big news coming up for the channel very shortly. Like I said, loving Gray Zone Warfare. Can't wait to see what the update and everything has in store for us. So with that said, please, please, please stay tuned. I got some big news coming up, and we'll see you in the next one.